Good morning, everybody. RV living with the geezer, and I want to show you all a little live full time in an RV. Little things are gonna break, little things are gonna happen, and so yeah. Oh, before I forget, I was up at my son's and his family are camping up at the state park, 3 miles from here. So I was up there yesterday afternoon, and a fella stopped, and I was inside talking to Stephanie, and Calvin was outside, and he said, fella stopped and said something. I heard my name mentioned. Calvin said, "Yeah, it's my dad." And so I walked out there, and it was John and Lisa from, I want to give a shout out to them, from Dripping Springs, and they stopped. They were staying there at the park, and they stopped, and I went out and talked to them. They watched my channel, gave me a very nice gift for my gas tank, and John and Lisa, it was nice meeting you, and they're going to be at the, we're going up to the observatory tonight to the star party, if it doesn't get too cloudy, and they said they're going to be there tonight, so hopefully I see y'all tonight up at the observatory, and I thank you again for that gift. It's much appreciated. It sure helps out on these driving videos, so thank you, and I hope you all have a great time out here. But yeah, Sunday night, right about 10 o'clock, I went to bed, and my air conditioner was on, and I heard it cut off and kick back on again, then it cut off, and then it kicked back on again. So I got up real quick for me, and went in there and I cut it off and started, like the power was going off and on. And so I came outside and I checked my power box, and I'll show you here what happened. This was Sunday night. Yeah, that there's a on the plug on the right, the next left of the little orange cord. The plug on the right is the 30 amp plug. That's what you plug your trailer into, and it shorted out. And when it shorted out for some reason, when it shorted out, I had my cord plugged into it, and look what it did to my cord. Look at that, it melted my cord, the plug on my cord. So I've got to find another plug and put it on there. And of course, everything was closed yesterday, being the 4th. And the fella, Ronnie, who manages the park, that's Velma's husband, they manage the park. They just left to go. He's an electrician also. He's gonna replace that outlet. And he's gonna try to find me the plug so we can put it back on the end of the cord. But what I did, I couldn't run my air conditioning because it has to have more amperage than this smaller cord. But I plugged this smaller cord in, and and if your RV isn't hooked up to power, your battery, which runs your lights and runs certain things in your RV, runs quite a few things, your battery won't stay charged. So I borrowed I got to buy me another one. My old one wore out. But under here is my battery. I covered this up so it wouldn't get hit by rain. But I've got a battery charger plugged into that orange cord, keeping my battery charged. And it's just, one thing after another. Then I've got an extension cord split off from that cord, this green cord. I run it through my bedroom window and into one of those surge protectors with a bunch of outlets on it. And So I've got my box fan is running off that. I can charge my phone off that. Yeah, I'm not using my microwave, and I'm not using my TV and all that kind of stuff. And I've got a Max Air fan, which runs off the battery, which helps immensely in there, pumping cooler air in. But yeah, hopefully we get this fixed today so I can get that AC running again. It gets hot in there during the daytime. You know, it's getting up in the low 90s here, but inside the trailer, yesterday I saw where it was like 95 in there. And Blanca, with her breathing right now, she can't do that. So Velma took her yesterday and put her in. They kept her all day in their trailer with the air conditioning on. And then my son went to Balmaray. They went down there today. So when it starts warming up, I'm going to take her up to the state park to his trailer, and we'll sort of camp out there today and get her in the cool air till mine gets, hopefully mine gets fixed today. But it was cool last night for us sleeping. Oh, I just opened up all the windows and had the fans going, and heck, I had to cover up with the sheet. It got down to like 67 last night. So I mean, it's plenty fine. Once the sun goes down out here, it cools off quick. So you know, I'm not concerned about myself. I'm just concerned about Blanca. So, but hopefully we get it fixed today. But I just wanted to give you all a little video on. That's just, you know, these RVs. There's going to be things that go wrong, and especially if you're living in them full time. They're not made to live in full time. You know, I know a lot of people do, but they are not built to live in full time. But it wasn't the RV's fault that did this. It was this outlet from the RV park that shorted out. So anyway, that's the way it goes. When something happens, you just adapt. You adapt around the problem. You know, figure out, okay, how can we make this work, and get you some extension cord. If you plan to live in an RV, I'd carry some extension cords, some splitters, all sorts of stuff to rig up so you can have a little bit of electricity, you know, keep things going. But yeah, gonna be a nice day. I hope it clears off tonight, because we're supposed to go up to the star party at the observatory. And if it's too cloudy, that they just cancel them. You know, there's no use. You wouldn't see the stars. So I hope it stays clear. But we'll see. It's monsoon season out here. So Blanca just wanders. She moseys on over to Velma's. They're not home, right? They went in town shopping. But she's over there standing at their door probably. So I'll go get her here in a minute. But yeah, so yeah, I just want to tell you all about that. And tomorrow, oh, she's way down there. I don't know what see her down there. Come on, Blanca. Come on back over here. Come here. Here she comes. That's full speed for her nowadays. Yep. All right. Take your time. Okay, guys. This will be the geezer, and we'll be shooting you a video tomorrow, I think, from, I think we're going to the Chihuahuan Desert Research Institute. And of course, if we do get to go to the observatory tonight, I'll get the videos up there. So stay tuned. Thanks a lot. Yep. Yeah, my mailing address, if you need to get in touch with me, mailing address is in all my descriptions of my videos and my email. So, yeah, we'll be moving out of here on Saturday. So, trying to get in as much as I can. All right. Have a great day. Peace to everyone. Stay blessed. and stay positive. Keep away from that negative stuff that's floating around right now. There's a bunch of it. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.